My name is Elena Falcone. I work with the Westchester Library System, and I'm recording this video today at the behest of the Mamaroneck Public Library, which is wonderfully hosting a Westchester Breathes series on Friday mornings. So this is not going to be a video that has all the explanations of the practices and kind of the lovely back and forth that happens during a class. I hope you will check out the calendar of the Mamaroneck Public Library or of Westchester Library System to find out when there might be a free class that you can attend. In fact, if you go to one of our websites called conversations.westchesterlibraries.org, you'll see Westchester Breathes, and there's a whole schedule of classes. There's classes 6 days a week. They're all free. They're about anywhere from a half hour to 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm hoping that if you are coming to this video cold, you'll be intrigued and you'll come find a class that you can attend. And for those of you who have been coming to the classes, I'm just going to go straight through as many of the exercises as we have practiced so far. And again, if you're coming to this cold, please go to the website and find out some more information about this practice. Thank you. I am going to start by doing the standing exercises. This is mostly based on breath, body, mind, which is a sequence of kind of activating exercises to get us ready, coordinated breathing and movement, and then relaxation, all with the aim of reducing our experience of stress and increasing the ability of our bodies to soothe and self-heal so that we're just in a better space overall. With that, please stand up. Any space that you have where you can just move around a little bit. You don't need a lot. I'm going to shift the camera. And terrific. Okay, what we're going to start with is a tapping exercise. Every exercise that we do, remember everybody, whatever the title is, it's pretty much what we're going to do. So we're going to start tapping, and I'm going to play his new music every Friday. This time, here we go. So you should be able to hear me and hear the music and follow the beat, and just pick a side and start tapping. Any side you'd like to tap away. Other side. And if you're like me, the beat's good, so you can move your feet too. Following along, we're going to go to the collarbones. This is when I think you can tap as gently or as vigorously as feels good right now. Now we're going to go to the base of our neck, top of our spines. Next stop is going to be a shoulder. Pick any one. We're going to work our way down the tops of our arms. When you get to the bottom, just follow the beat. Up the inside of the arm. And the other shoulder. Down the top of the arm. Up the inside of the arm. And aim for the belly. Outside of the hips. We're going to tap our way down the outsides of our legs. Outside the upper legs. Outside of the knees. Outside of the calves. Ankles. Tops of the toes. Inside of the ankles. Calves. Knees. Back to the tops of the legs. Lower back. Base of the spine. Right there. kidneys. A little bit higher. Back to a side. Pick any one. Other side. Back to those collarbones. Base of the neck. And then just clap. Give it a twirl. And drop your hands to your sides. Lowering, closing your eyes. Turning your attention inwards. Notice where the energy is in your body right now. What are the sensations that you're feeling? Notice the pace of your breath. Maybe even the pace of your thoughts. And then open your eyes. Another exercise that we do just about every Friday is the Ha breath. And I'm going to demonstrate 3 different kinds of ways of doing this. The core we call the classic Ha. I'm going to have my palms up, my elbows have a gentle bend. I'm going to breathe in, scooping in some air gently. Breathing into the nose if you can. And ha! Just shooting it off my fingertips. So I'm scooping that air, energy, whatever in, and ha! Sending it out. The fun part is vocalizing it. So if you're in a place where you can be good and loud, let her rip. If you can't, you can just do it a little quietly. So I'm going to go, ha! Follow with me. Ha! 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 Keep that bend in the elbow. Ha! 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 Breathing in. Ha! Ha! 2 more. Ha! Ha! And just drop your hands to your sides. Lower, close your eyes, bringing that attention inside. Noticing how that felt. Have the sensations moved anywhere in your body after doing that exercise? So let's open our eyes, and there's another way to do this, which we often do, and it's called a slap Ha. So I'm going to breathe in, slapping the top of my spine, base of my neck, and as I breathe out, I'm going to slap the tops of my thighs. So a little bit more active. Breathing in, ha! Follow along. Breathing in, ha! 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 2 more. Ha! Ha! And again, dropping the hands to the sides, turning your attention inwards, eyes lowered or closed, noticing a change in your breathing. And then open your eyes. So those are 2 very activating exercises. Let's have some fun with this. Let's now use our imaginations as part of this exercise. So imagine that as we breathe in, when we're doing this classic Ha, as we breathe in, let's scoop in love, kindness, breathing it in. Let's send it out to each other. See, it's a different quality. Breathing in, sending love to all those you care for. Use your imaginations, your words. Breathing in, sending it out where it needs to go. Breathing it in. You can send it to yourself. Breathing in. The caregivers. Breathing in. School teachers, breathing in. Everyone in Westchester, breathing in. Everyone in New York, breathing in, sending love and kindness, the whole world, wherever it feels right for you. Do now lower and close your eyes again, turning your attention inward. Did that feel different? Just notice. All right, you could always do more of those. So those exercises get us going. Let's now shift to doing some coordinated breathing and movement. So we've done 4-4 breathing, which is generally done with our legs about shoulder width apart. Our hands start right underneath our navels, and we're gonna count. We're gonna be breathing into a slow, steady count of 4, and then just reversing it again. Again, breathe out, breathe in through your nose and out through your nose if you can. Otherwise, your throat might get dry. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. If you can't catch up with me with the breathing, go at the pace you have to. Okay, take an extra breath if you need it. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. It still works. Breathing in, the hands gently float up to the sky. And breathing out, they float back down to below your navel. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, slowly being gently drawn up to the sky. And breathing out, slowly returning down to the earth. Once more like this. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Let's reach out, breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 3, 4. Breathing out, your fingertips reach gently to the horizon. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Let's reverse that. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, fill your arms with whatever quality you need for the day. Energy, perhaps. Breathing out, you're letting that quality go right through your body. Breathing in, grabbing your fill, patience perhaps. And breathing out, letting it just percolate right through your body, using our imaginations. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and breathing out, 2, 3, 4. One more, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Lower your hands to your sides, lower, close your eyes, and turn your attention inward. Noticing any changes, perhaps noticing a change in the pace of your thinking. Or maybe not. And then open your eyes. So we refer to that as a 4-4 with arm movements. Another way of doing that kind of 4-4 is called sky and earth. And we've done this together. This time you're going to stand with your legs a little bit more than hip width apart. And you got a slight bend in your knee. And if you're out this way, tuck it in. And I'm going to invite you to put your palms facing your forehead. So not up here, not down here, but right there. And in this posture, let's just hang out and breathe for a couple breaths. Again, 4 in, 4 out. Let's begin. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. As you're breathing in, let those shoulder blades slide centrally and down. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. With this breath, as we breathe in, reach up to the sky. And as you breathe out, imagine scooping up some of the sky and carrying it down to the earth with a flat back, hinging at the hips. So watch me if you don't know what I'm talking about. Breathing in, carrying some earth up to the sky. And breathing out, carrying some sky down to the earth, keeping your back flat with a hinge at the hips. Breathing in, notice my knees are still slightly bent, but then I reach up to the sky. And breathing out, I'm reaching down to the earth, more like an airplane. Breathing in, I'm scooping up some energy from the earth and carrying it up to the sky. And breathing out, I'm scooping up some energy from the sky and letting it drop down to the earth. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. And breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. And as you breathe out, scoop up a big ball of energy, carry it right down to the middle of your body. Breathe into that ball of energy and expand it. And breathe out and compress it. Breathing in, give that ball color, texture. Breathing out, let it intensify. Breathing in, you can feel it pulling against your fingertips. Breathing out, compress it and compress it. Breathing in, it's a ball of energy. Breathing out, you're going to compress it and intensify it and keep on breathing out until it's a little pearl of light in your palm. Place that under your navel and breathe all that energy in. Let it go through your body. And breathing out, drop your hands to your sides and turn your attention inward. Noticing any sensations. And then open your eyes. So it's having that opportunity to pause after each exercise and just take stock allows you to check how this is working for you. So I invite you to do that even when you're practicing at home. So we did 2 ways of moving to a 4-4 rhythm. That's going to come in handy later on. And also right now, there's another exercise called 4-4-6-2. Again, exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do it 2 different ways. You normally do this exercise. You could stand, if it's more comfortable for you, you can just stand with your legs hip width apart. But you could also put your legs together and move your heels apart, kind of like a pizza wedge. And that causes a little bit of balance point here at the knees. It stimulates some nerves that I guess are important. So we're going to hold our hands underneath our belly buttons, underneath the navel, and we're going to do kind of like what we were doing before. I'm going to demonstrate once and then we'll do it as a sequence. We're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and then hold the breath. Our wrists are flexed. You can straighten your arms if that's comfortable for you. And then we're going to breathe out to a slow, steady count of 6. So just a little bit slower than before. And we're going to pause for 2 beats at the bottom. So let's do this together. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Suspend the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2. Breathing in through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Suspend the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2. Breathing in. The hands gently float up to the sky. Holding the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2. Once more, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2. Relax the legs. Again, drop your hands to your sides and turn your attention inwards. And take stock, sensations in your body, pace of your breathing. What's the buzz like in your brain? Or is it perhaps a little quieter? And then open your eyes. This is an exercise that, as we've said, is very good for anxiety and focus. So 2 nice things that can go together. Another way to do this breath is called, what we refer to it as the heart breath, and I want to do a few rounds of that. It just feels good at a time when we're under a lot of stress. So again, you can do this with your feet like this. This time I'm going to do this with my feet shoulder width apart. Starts the same way, and you've done this before, so just watch and then follow along. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. We're holding the breath with our hands over our heart. And as you breathe out, we're stretching from the shoulder blade and moving the palm forward and coming back to the heart and then back to the beginning. Other side, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2. I'll turn. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2. One more round. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2. Last side. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Dropping the hands to the sides and with attention inwards, noticing the impact of doing several rounds of that 4-4-6-2. And then open your eyes. Reminders, when we're holding the breath, it's never anything aggressive. None of this is, it's all gentleness. So that's kind of the overarching idea. And you're kind of filling yourself up, maybe like to about the collarbone. So if you find yourself going, that's too harsh. So see if you can just fill up to about here. And then just stop. Just close the back of the throat gently. And that's the holding the breath. And then letting it out slowly. Ideally through your nose, but however you need to. Now I'm going to demonstrate an exercise that we just started recently, which is the Great Harmonizer. So I'm just going to review the steps for those of you who have asked, and we'll do this again together, but please feel free to practice at home. I'll do this through about 3 times. So standing with your legs about hip width apart, I'll count it, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, breathing in, the hands float up to the sky, 4, breathing out, they go out to the horizon, but also we rotate our wrists as we come down. Breathing in, we reverse, making those crane's beaks over our heads with our wrists. And breathing out, we fold with the flat back, hinging at the hips, reaching behind us. Breathing in, the left foot comes to the right, and we scoop down as we breathe in, down and up. And we breathe out, dropping our wrists to our shoulders and pushing forwards gently. Breathing in, crossing the hands and come back to the heart and then keep on going. Breathing out, beam forward and reset. Let me do it this way. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, rotating those wrists as you come down. Feels delicious. Breathing in, reversing, making little crane's beaks with our wrists. Breathing out, folding with a flat back, hinging at the hips. Breathing in, move your left to your right and do a gentle squat. Breathing out, dropping your wrists to your shoulders and sort of shining forward. Breathing in, crossing the palms, moving them back towards your heart, and keep going for a gentle stretch. And breathing out, beaming forward, and just resetting yourself. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Reversing, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. And again, just turn your attention inwards. Notice the impact of that movement in breathing. And then open your eyes. A number of us who've been practicing this really enjoy the Great Harmonizer. I realize there's a chime track, which I'll share, of bells that go to that count that I learned it to. You could do it without the counting. So you could simply just get the sequence of exercises down and at whatever pace works for you. And we'll try that out during our classes. But I wanted to offer the sequence of steps for those who needed it. So the next thing we're going to do is the core breathing exercise, which is called coherent breathing. You can do that seated or lying down. If you're lying down, please make sure that you've got your feet up on a chair or cushion. It helps to sort of allow the blood to circulate in an appropriate way. And if you're seated, I'll talk about that in a second. So now we're going to do coherent breathing, the core exercise of this whole program, which we've been doing every Friday morning. So if you're seated, make sure that you've got your back appropriately supported for your comfort. And if you can, make sure you have your feet flat on the ground. It's good to feel grounded during this exercise. So I'm going to slowly guide you with my voice to slow down our breathing. And then I'm going to introduce some tones, which I'm going to play right now to make sure that we can hear them pretty well. I have them all ready. You're not going to hear that guy. Okay. So remember, the descending tones is when you breathe out, and the ascending tones are when you breathe in. Like little stair steps. So I'll introduce those tones and we'll breathe in rhythm to those tones, and I'll be inviting you to use your imagination and to sort of move the breath through your body, sort of activating different parts of our brain. And after we've done that for a bit, I'll turn the tones off and keep your eyes lowered or closed. And I'll then just follow along with a sort of guided relaxation exercise, which is also asking you to use your imagination and your attention to move it throughout your body, and helps to deepen our breathing and our relaxation. So with that, I say, reminder, I say lower or close your eyes because I don't know what you're comfortable with, and I don't know what space you're in right now. So if you just need to look down, that's fine. If you can lie out on the floor for this, that's really great too. Just make sure that you can hear me. So let's take 2 deep breaths together. So breathing in and sighing it out. Breathing in and sighing it out. Breathe in once more, breathing in. And as you breathe out, lower or close your eyes and relax your eyebrows and your forehead. Breathing gently in. As you breathe out, relax the muscles of your cheeks and your jaw. Breathing in. As you breathe out, just soften your throat, your neck. Breathing in. As you breathe out, soften your shoulders and all the muscles along your spine, right down to your tailbone. Breathing in. And breathing out, soften your legs, your knees, your ankles, even your toes. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, trying to match my pace, but if you can't, you will eventually. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, gentleness, 3, 4. Breathing out, with ease. 3, 4. Breathing in. I'm going to start those tones in a moment. And breathing out. Breathing in as the tones rise. And breathing out as the tones descend. Matching the pace as best you can. Breathing out. I'll never know if you have to take an extra breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let's use our imagination. The breath is a wave that we're breathing in and up to the top of our heads. And then we breathe it out and down to the base of our spine. Breathing it in and up to the very top of our head. And breathing it out and down to the base of the spine. Breathing it in and up, a wave of energy. Breathing it out and down the base of the spine. Breathing in and up to the very top of our heads. Breathing out and down to the base of the spine. Breathing in, it could be energy, it could be a soothing current. Breathing out and down. Perhaps it's water. Perhaps it's light. Breathing in and up. And then breathing out and down. Breathing that wave of water or energy or light. Breathing it out and down, this time all the way out to the soles of your feet. Breathing in and up from the soles of your feet. And then breathing out and down to the soles of your feet. Bubbling all the way up to the top of your head. And then all the way down out to the soles of your feet. Breathing in and up. And breathing out and down, maybe through the balls of your feet. That feels better. Breathing in and up to the very top of your head. And then breathing out and down, bubbling through the balls of your feet. In and up. And out and all the way down. Following that pace on your own. Allowing that wave to move through your body. Breathing in and up to the top of your head. And let's return now out and down to the base of the spine. In and up to the top of your head. And out and down to the base of the spine. And with this breath, you can let go, moving the breath and just breathe. Keeping your eyes lowered or closed. Allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Let's now use our imaginations and our attention to deepen our breathing and relax. With your eyes closed and your attention inward, Can you place all of your attention on the soles of your feet? Can you place your attention on the insides of your feet and ankles? Can you slide that attention to the space behind your knees and lower legs? Can you take your attention to the inside of your upper legs? Can you imagine the distance between your hips? Can you place your attention inside your belly? Can you become aware of the volume of your chest and the space occupied by your heart? Can you bring all of your attention to the palms of your hands? Can you imagine the space inside and around your fingers? Can you sense the inside bend in your elbow? Can you rest your attention on your arms and shoulders? Can you bring your attention to your neck and throat? Can you sense the space inside your mouth and jaw? Can you imagine the distance between your tongue and teeth? Can you bring all of your attention to your chin and cheeks? Can you imagine the space behind your eyes? Or the space deep inside your ears? Can you bring your attention to the top of your head? Can you rest your attention on your whole body from head to toe? Now imagine there's a tiny smiling face in your lower abdomen below your navel. It rises like a bubble in the water, slowly towards your heart. And that smiling face keeps rising to your throat, your head, and pops open a broad smile on your face. The smile is like sunshine, shining on every tiny particle of your body. Every single cell is like morning dew, reflecting the sunshine of your smile. Imagine the breath, the air around you is infused with this light. With your eyes still closed, imagine every object in your room, everything you turn your attention to, nodding in affirmation, warmly acknowledging you. Rest a few moments in this awareness. Enjoying this moment of quiet, of peace, as you sense all of you, head to toe. If you're lying down, roll over onto your right side for a moment. Wherever you are, when you're ready, gently stretch your arms and shoulders, and as if you're a cat waking up from a nap. And come back to this moment together. So with that, I wish everybody who's listening a wonderful day, rest of the day, beginning of their day, and I hope you enjoy experimenting with these practices. And I sincerely hope you'll come to one of the Westchester Breathes classes, which again are based on breath, body, mind teachings, which there's lots of information on what that is on our website, conversations.westchesterlibraries.org. There's a wonderful book called The Healing Power of the Breath that is written by Dr. Richard Brown and Patricia Gerbard, which explains how all of this works. And Westchester Breathes is a program that incorporates a lot of that so that we can offer some tools to Westchester residents and library patrons so that they can be at ease to better take advantage of our services and whatever it is they need to do. With that, see you at the library.